protecting your peace. So, peace means freedom from disturbance. No war, no riffraff, no back and forth. That's what peace is. So, protecting your peace, the why. The why of protecting your peace. Why do we need to protect our peace? We need to protect our peace because we are the most important person in our lives. You are the most important person in your life. And that is why you need to protect your peace. Stress and strife affects your health. It affects your well-being. It can take your life. Stress can take you up out of here. Okay? It can kill you. So how can we protect our peace? We can plan more meaningful activities, things that make us happy. How many times do we find ourselves spending a weekend or a weekday for that matter, doing something that someone else needs us to do? Now, of course, you want to help out your people, but just make sure that you're not always servicing others. Do those things that actually bring you joy. Now, taking someone to the store on the weekend may bring you joy because you're making that person happy and you're doing something for them. But what I'm talking about are meaningful activities that bring you pleasure, like skating, like getting a massage, like planning a get together with girlfriends, like going to dinner or having a spa day or a girls' day, having a party, a themed party with things and people that you enjoy, going to paint, going to rock climb, something that's going to release stress. Because at the end of the day, what are you doing to enjoy your life? If your life is nothing but a service to others, then that life is going to deplete you. Live and stop punishing yourself. That's number 2. Live your life and stop punishing yourself. It's a lot of times that I felt like I just wanted to stay home and work. I've been invited out somewhere and I'll turn it down because I'm like, no, I need to work, I need to work, I need to work. Sometimes you can become a bit of a workaholic if you're invested in your career or if you just want to see changes or move up. But you gotta stop sometimes and make plans for fun because you only get one life. You are not guaranteed tomorrow, okay? The work is going to be there. Go out and have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Let loose. Have fun. Enjoy the moment. Have good emotional hygiene. That's number 3. Because it balances you. Emotional hygiene is the same as brushing your teeth. You're not going to go up out of here without brushing your teeth. It's called good hygiene. You want to be clean. You want to smell nice. So emotional hygiene in that aspect is making sure you feel nice. Your emotions are intact. You are emotionally stable. You're not all over the place being drugged back and forth, back and forth. Emotions in a whirlwind, okay? They're nice and stable. They're flowing. You are enjoying this thing called life. You're not being taken up and taken down by people and their mess. Have good emotional hygiene. Number 4, watch out for competitive people. Watch out for pick-me's. Watch out for entitled people. Watch out for the jealous people. Watch out for people who make a habit of not honoring you. And lastly, watch out for people who are only about getting money. Okay. Here's an explanation of how these types of people, if you stay surrounded by these types of people, how they're going to hurt you. Okay, competitive people. They rob you of your peace because everything with them is a competition. Okay, they don't care if you're gonna go left, they want to see how far left they can go. If you go right, they wasn't even thinking about going right. But because you're going right, they want to show you or show somebody else that they can go more right than you. Okay? Their mindset is jacked up. You can't even make sense of it because you're not constantly in competition with them. But trust and believe, they are in constant competition with you. Okay? These type of people are dangerous. Okay? You don't want to keep them around because you're not on a stage. You're not winning no award for who's the best, but yet they are in this mindset of they want to be better than you. So if they get a chance to clip you up along the way, they're going to do it. The pick-me's. The pick-me's, they can destroy you, okay? Because they're out here seeking nothing more but the attention of men. Everything they do revolves around a man. Everything that they are involves what the man is going to like, what the man is going to see. They don't even know who they are without the attention of a man. And this does not even have to be the man in their life. They're screaming, pick me, pick me. So their whole attention and scope is focused on the men that are in the vicinity. This can be at a bar. This can be at a restaurant. They just want all eyes on them. And they will throw you under the bus for the attention of a man. Any man. Be wary of a pick-me. I can go deeper into that on another episode. But just beware. Keep them pick-me's from around me. Entitled people. Entitled people have a way of thinking that everything that you have earned, they need to benefit from. They should benefit from. And that's just not the case. When you work hard for you. But then you have these people who think that you owe them. Entitled people feel owed. They feel like they're owed something from your hard work. And that is dangerous. And it will destroy your peace every time. It will keep you at war all the time. The jealous. The jealous are comparable to the pick-me. They're high up on the list of people that you need to keep away from you. Because one thing about the jealous, first of all, you need to realize that jealousy is confused admiration. So the jealous people, they really do admire you. They love you. But then they start to love and admire you so much that it becomes like an obsession. And then they really want to be you. And then they want to take your place. And you see where I'm going with this? It goes further and further and further until they're like, I love you, but I don't want you to have that because I need it. I have to have it. And if I have to take it away from you, then I will. It gets that deep. People take lives over jealousy. A whole life. Rest in peace, Shanquella Robinson. People will take a whole life over jealousy. It is real out here. Keep them jealous people from around you. And the people who make a habit of not honoring you, pay close attention to that as well. Because, see, people can love you, but they don't necessarily have to honor you. Honor you means showing up for you and wanting having your best interest in mind. So someone can love you and still not have those things for you. And those things are precious to a peaceful relationship. And if a person does not honor you, they will rob you of your peace. People that's only about getting money. All they care about is get money, get money, get money. They don't value people's lives. They don't value your life. They don't even really, truly value their life. All they see is green. So how can they love you if they truly don't love themselves? Think about it. If they don't put themselves first, which is one of the laws of nature, self-love and self-preservation, if they put money, paper, they're putting paper before people. So if they put paper before people, put paper before themselves, they're not going to bring you peace. The next thing I want to talk about is not matching energy. First of all, matching people's energy is corny. I don't know where they came up with these memes about, oh, I'm matching energy. That's just something to say. Just because you crazy don't mean I'm about to get crazy. Okay? I don't have to match nothing that you are on. Not a single thing. I'm going to be me each and every time. And I decide what my mood is. I decide what my vibe is. Just because you want to act a certain way does not mean that I have to get like you. You don't have to get like them. Okay? We're not matching energy. It robs you of your peace because you're confused. You getting on something just because someone else is on it. No, you stay in your truth. You don't match energy. It's corny and it robs you of your peace. The next one I want to talk about is not getting in front of the story. All right, so if something happened between you and another person and, they're eager to tell what happened and how you were wrong and how they were right, let them. I know it's hard, but let them. Not getting in front of the story protects you of your peace because you're not ruminating about what happened. You're not rushing from person to person to person to try to prove a point. There are no points to be proven here. Okay, there's just peace. It's just you going on about your day and about your business, letting the situation go. Those people that try to get in front of the story, they're robbing themselves of their peace because they're at war. They want to tell so bad why you were wrong and why they were right. And it really doesn't matter at the end of the day who was wrong or right. Okay, you're not vibing. You fell out. It is what it is. You go on your separate ways. I'm going to go to the left. You're going to go to the right. And it just needs to be deaded. No one needs to get in front of the story. Trying to stay in front of the story will keep you at war. It'll drive you crazy because if you're just peaceful and you're just living in your truth, the truth is going to come out eventually. Okay, so there's no need for you to even try to get in front of the story. You're running a losing race. You're losing when you try to stay in front of the story. Speaking up for yourself. Now, a lot of people may have this preconceived notion that protecting your peace is just being quiet about everything. Because, understandable, peace and quiet. When I think of peace, I think of quiet. But we all know that sometimes when you hold, especially being an introvert like myself, you hold things in and then it just explodes. Okay? So speaking up for yourself in the beginning is a life changer. It's a game changer. And it helps to protect your peace, because guess what? Sometimes if you don't speak up and just say it and get it out, you're going to hold it in and you're going to drive yourself insane. And that's going to rob you of your peace. And we need our peace. So get it out. Say it immediately. You know, think before you speak. But if it's something that you have to get it out. Because what you don't want to do is ruminate and be thinking about it, or what you could have said, or what you should have said, or, you know, how you should have said it. Just go ahead and get it out. Get it out in the open. Deal with it. We don't want to walk around without a voice. We want our voice. Our voice needs to be heard sometimes. Not all the time do we need to speak our piece, but sometimes you know that you need to get it out, or it's going to drive you crazy. All right? So speak up for yourself. Speak up for what's right. Me, especially if there's an injustice done, I can let a lot of stuff go. Me personally, I can let a lot of stuff go. A lot of things really don't bother me. It's water under the bridge. But one thing that bothers me is an injustice. If I see something that is not fair to me or to another person, I have to speak up about it. And if I don't, I'm robbed of my peace, because I'm thinking about it. I'm beating myself up over the fact that I didn't speak out on the issue. So just know what's important to you. And if it's important to you, speak up on it. And the next thing is, we have to be ruthless with our well-being. Just as people are ruthless when they come into your life and try to steal your peace, you have to be ruthless, and say, no, this is not going down. Here's what's going to happen. You have to be ruthless about your well-being. This is life or death. Because as I stated earlier, not having any peace will kill you. It will take you up out of here. It's that serious. So when something is that serious, you have to be ruthless about it. Go hard for your peace. Go hard. No, this is not going to happen. I'm not accepting this. This is not up to my standards. I'm not rocking with this. Okay, be vocal about it and stand in your truth, because you got to be ruthless about protecting your peace, because people out here, they are ruthless with trying to steal it. And the last thing is have boundaries. Now, I am a boundary queen, okay? People that know me know how I feel about my boundaries, all right? I'm not rocking without boundaries. They are super duper important, all right? So, for example, when I say have boundaries, I am a problem solver. So I try not to keep problem makers around me. People who are problem makers. People who love to make other people's problems their problems. No, they can't be close. They cannot be close, because I'm a problem solver. What's the problem? Okay, how can we work this out? All right, bam. Problem solve. Problem makers, some of them love to have a problem. They love it. They thrive off of it. Something is always bothering them, and it's always a problem when they come around. And it's like they just bask in it. They just get into it. They'll even tell you, it's always something going on with me. Well, that's because you make it that way. And even if you don't have something that's bothering you or that's a problem, you make problems or you take on other people's problems. That's not me, and nobody is going to make me that way. All right? I'm a problem solver. First thing that happens if I encounter a problem, I think of solutions to that problem. How can we solve this? What can be done? Okay, what can be done next time to prevent it? I'm all about preventing problems. And that's how you need to be to protect your peace. Don't have them problem makers in your life, because it never ends. You will always be faced with a problem. And in life, we're already going to be faced with problems. We don't need people coming around making extra problems, unnecessary problems for us, okay? So in conclusion, you control the narrative of your life. Like I said, that stress will take you up out of here. So if you do not want a stressful life, do not live a stressful life. Do not let people input stress into your life or stressful situations. Life is already stressful enough without people coming along and making their problems your problems. And we must realize that some people enjoy having problems. Oh, they love it. They don't know what to do if they can't complain. And they might say, oh, I'm just venting. But when you're venting about the same things over and over and over again, you like it. And I say you like it because you're not trying to find a solution. You're not seeking therapy. You're not seeking a life coach. You're not seeking any type of help from any mentors or anything. You're just out here reliving the same problems over and over again. So guess what? My verdict is you like it. You like it. Because if you didn't like it, you'd be trying to fix it. That's all I have for you all today. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, be a beast about your peace. Protect it. It's rough out there. Protect